Welcome back to another episode of the Toronto Maple Leafs GM mode. Last episode we were able to climb to the top of the NHL when it comes to points for games. As in like winning games, we're number one, and that's where we want to be. Toronto Maple Leafs right off the bat, we have not made a trade yet. And I did put James Reimer back on the bench and put Jonathan Bernier back in, but look at this. Look at their save percentage. 9.18, 9.17. Look how close they are. His goal against average. His is 2.5. James Reimer is 2.3. Just amazing. They are so similar. They're almost the same overall. They're the same exact age. All their stats are almost the same. How are we going to decide which one to keep? I'm thinking whichever one is cheaper is going to be the one we keep. I did decide to also keep Tyler Bozak on the second line. If we need scoring, we'll move him up. I think the scoring is pretty spread out now as it is, and that's the way I like it. So we'll go ahead and keep him on the second line for now. Even though for some reason our first line isn't minus. I don't know why, but I guess it's because they don't play good defensive wise, but as long as we're winning games, it doesn't really matter. Alright, first game is the Philadelphia Flyers. We'll go ahead and sim that, see if we win or lose that. We have been doing great. We did amazing in January on here. That was the month that we really needed. Because that month right there proved, I cannot talk tonight. That month proved that we are number one in the NHL right now. Let me edit the scout and report real fast. Where should we scout? We already scouted. Let's scout. Let's scout in Russia for some D-man. We're scout there for, let's do a month. Alright, he's back. We'll go ahead and move whoever's playing his position down to the AHL. Yeah, but guys, we've been doing pretty good at keeping up with... If we lose a game, we're not going to lose 2 or 3 in a row. We might lose 2 in a row, but then we'll bounce back with like a huge 5-game winning streak or something like that. So, you know, it was just pretty good. We've been doing great when it comes to scoring. We've been putting up a lot of points. Yeah, our goalies have not been very solid. They have been letting in some goals. But, you know, you can let in a goal or two when you have amazing goal support. I'm talking about they have, like, I don't know, 4 goal cushions in some games. In other games, they have 2 goal cushions to where they could, hey, if you want to let in a goal, you can towards the end of the game. We do have games where we just completely shut out the opponent. Like a 1-0 loss or a 1-0 win. Or we would take it to overtime and win, or take it to a shootout round. We have not been doing good in the shootout round this year, so we do not want to really force the shootout round. But if it gives us points, it gives us points. We were good at getting points, because apparently we're doing something right, because we are number one in the NHL. I don't know. I mean, I expected us to be number one in the Eastern Conference, hands down. But we're number one in the NHL. I'm fine with it. The way this team is right now, I see us going to the Eastern Conference Finals. No, without a problem. I hope there's no Game 7s. There's no eliminations. We just go to the Eastern Conference Final just fine. A cup would be nice. Alright, up next we do have Nashville. They do have home ice advantage. Question is, will Pekka Rinne be able to keep our goal scorers on the bench? And we beat them 3-2. No, he doesn't. There's a trade. Our first trade. When it comes to our trade block, I will decline that because he's going to be more than just 2 third-round picks. At least give me a second and a third. That's what I want. I don't want a third and a third for 2 years down the line. Okay, a second-round pick. But it is for next year. Yeah, it is for next year. So we don't want next year. We want this year because this upcoming draft is huge. It's going to be an amazing draft. I know there's McDavid in there. Nice 4-3 win over... Is that 4-3 or 4-1? That's 4-1 over Edmonton. Very nice. We did lose in New Jersey in a shootout round, but I'm going to forgive that because we did win the very next game. Up next, we do have the New York Rangers, which we should be able to beat pretty easily if we can get past Henrik Lundqvist. Let's take a flashback. January, we did pretty good. We did beat the Flyers. I did not see the Flyers game. We did lose to the Flyers. I had to look at that. I was already in the train of talking. We did lose to the Flyers. that one game, but we do have another game with the Flyers coming up on the 26th, it looks like, so we will get our revenge there. We lose 2-0, Hendrik Lundqvist does. Oh, Jonathan Bernier, injured of a broken collarbone. This time of the season, that's bad. Luckily, we have a amazing backup goalie, but goes by the name of James Reimer. Almost as good as Jonathan Bernier, if not better. We'll see how he does in this situation. If he can keep winning games for us, that's saying something. But since Jonathan Bernier is out, it looks like our backup goalie will get some playing time. Let's go ahead and move Sparks up from the AHL. He will be our backup if for some reason James Reimer falls out with injury, which I highly doubt, and I highly hope it does not happen, because we cannot lose goalies this late into the season. We'll go ahead and move James Reimer up to be our number 1 until James Reimer returns, and it looks like until Jonathan Bernier returns. But it does not look like Jonathan Bernier will be able to return to this season. It does look like he will be out until the playoffs, which I know for sure we will make the playoffs. Unless we lose every game, I'm pretty solid we're in the playoffs, because we're not going to lose. We beat the Islanders 2-1, and there's another injury. Well, it looks like Tyler Bozak's about to get some first line minutes, because we're going to put Tyler Bozak on the first line to play with Thrill the Frill Kessel and JVR. And we're see who we got right now. It looks like Smith's about to get some playing time again. We sat him out back when he got injured, and he's been on the bench since. But he's going to get some playing time now, finally. On the third line, not really the line he was in. He was a fourth liner when he was injured. Look at that. You sit on the bench for a while, and you get some playing time. How about that? When it's your time, I guess it's your time. We'll go ahead and we'll slide him in a power play or two. See how he does. It's a two-way forward, so hopefully he can provide some defense for us on the penalty kill or a power play. If not, then oh well. We're going to be scoring massive points anyways. Hopefully Nazem Kadri isn't out that long. I did not see how long he was out for, due to I just seen the injury pop up. But hopefully it's not that long, and he can have a full and safe recovery, and he'll be back before the playoffs. But anyway, the trade deadline is coming up as well, you guys, and I don't know if we should trade for anybody, or if we should keep this the same, or I don't know what to do, because there's some, we have depth scoring. We're scoring, no problem. I'm not going to touch our offense for now. Yeah, there's some few fourth liners I could pick up to make our fourth line more grindier, or, you know, better defensive wise, but I'm not worried about it. The way we're scoring the first 3 lines, we don't have to touch the fourth line really. Now, our defense, I would like to add some depth to our defense. Our defense seems to be pretty good right now when it comes to just keeping goals out in general. Another player has fallen to injury. Really? Alright, Colin Orr has just fallen to injury. I just best lined it. And there's Nazem Kadri, he's back. Wow, his injury didn't last long at all. We did beat our rivals 4-3, the Habs. Now we do got the Florida Panthers are having a great season, 35-18. They have a better record than we do. They got one more win than we do. And we beat them 4-3. That's what we want, boys. Let's keep up this winning streak. If we can keep these winning streaks up, it will be great. We will win the Stanley Cup first season. Now, I can't wait for GM mode on NHL 16. I have not decided what team I'm going to be. Oh, another trade. Oh, they see we need a goalie right now. But we do not want to trade for a goalie because Jonathan Bernier will be back. He may not be back anytime soon, but he will be back. That means I'm going to decline this trade. We do got the Carolina Hurricanes, another team that's in the middle of a rebuild that's having a great season. We beat them 4-3. And now we have the Winnipeg Jets, who are having just an awful season. And we lose 6-1. Okay, so we can beat the good teams, but we lose to the bad teams. And we will get our rematch against the Philadelphia Flyers. And in this upcoming game, hopefully we can shut down Jakub Voracek and Claude Giroux. which their goalie Steve Mason isn't really the best, so we could probably put up a few points on them early in and maybe get a good win here. James Reimer seems to be holding down the net. We do beat him 2-1. He seems to be holding down the crease pretty well, considering the injury to our #1 goalie. Alright, we're about to hit the trade deadline, which when we get to the trade deadline, it will be the end of this video, and the very next video will be out tomorrow. That's right, trade deadline will be tomorrow, and then the video after that, or that video, the trade deadline video will be the trade deadline, any trades I make up to the playoffs. And then after that, it will be a playoff video that have all of the playoffs. And Joffrey Lupol has been injured with a sore foot. Pick it back up. Alright, our trade block, that's fine. Alright, 2/3 again. We don't want 3rd round picks. Alright, we're editing our scouting report real fast. Let's scout the rest of the world for goalies, since falling injury. We're not going to find a good goalie there, but you know, let's just do it. Just to say we did. Just so we can say we scouted everywhere. Let's check out, let's go to our rosters. See how everybody's been doing. We got a lot of injuries on our hands right now. Alright, yeah. Alright. So the lines don't seem to be that bad right now. Our whole first line is healthy, as well as our whole second line seems to be pretty healthy. And from there down is where our lines seem to get really bad. Alright, James Reimer in there. Let's see how Garrett Sparks. He played 1 game and he won. How about that? He didn't get a shutout, but he didn't let in a goal. So I'm guessing we pulled James Reimer and let him come in. He still has the same saves percentage. His goals against average got a little worse, but he's still holding down the crease. We're winning games. That's all that matters. I'm not going to argue if we're winning games. That's what we need. Question is, are we still #1 in the NHL? I'm pretty sure we should be. Let's go ahead and check real fast. Alright, we're #1 in the Atlantic Division. Let's check the entire league, and we still are #1. How about that? 85 points. Only person close to us, Philadelphia Flyers. They're not that far behind us. It looks like 3 points difference. Check out our player stats. And Phil Kessel's still leading with 55 points, but look, Tyler Bozak right behind him with 54. How about that? Phil Kessel does have what looks to be 25 goals, 29 assists. Tyler Bozak has 19 goals, 35 assists. So, Tyler Bozak is an assist person. Phil Kessel will put it in the net for you. Joffrey Lupol looks like he would have been close behind them, but unfortunately he's injured right now, so he won't be able to catch up with them. JVR right there, and look at that, -8, -1, and -4. Why is our first line always minus? But it's weird because I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Let's check out the entire league, see how everybody's doing, if we're up there at all. Points wise, oh yeah, we're not up there. Stamkos 83, Crosby 70. Yeah, we're not up there. Patrick Kane 69. Yeah, no, we are far from up there. We're still in the 50s. We'd probably be around like 20. Let's check out goals. Alright, 41 goals, jeez. Yeah, we're not in the goal scoring either. It looks like we'd be probably 12. Check out the assist. Okay, we're not up there for the assist either. We have nowhere near as good assists as everyone else does. Well guys, thanks for watching this video. Next episode will be up tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any comments for any ideas for the team, please comment them. If you like this video, make sure to press that thumbs up button. If you did not like this video, it's your choice. Anyways guys, talk to y'all later.